Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today, going to be a match between 815 and Flash here on Holy World. This map is known for giving command centers to Zerg so they can infest them with queens and create infested Terrans. So, this is the command center to be infested here. So, bottom right, we have 815. He's a Zerg player. Bottom left, we've got ourselves Flash. Who is... It's Flash, man. I don't know what else to tell ya. He's teal today. So, I don't know. Is this going to come into play? I just feel like we're on Holy World. It's a crazy, weird map. Look at this thing. Your main base is in this weird low-ground position. You got these mineral walls that give you access to... I guess this is an expansion? To gas? How do you even get back here? All the way up here and around and up. Okay. So it's a backdoor from your main, right? Yeah. Yeah, so you can take this as a base, but then the enemy can come over here and kill your stuff as you're mining. This is probably an easier second to take, so as a third, and then there's like minerals in the corners, and then it's just all mirrored around, right? And then we have a star in the middle with disruption webs. Just hanging out, just infinite disruption webs on this map. See, I don't know. Like, I don't know if we're going to expect to see 815 use the infestation capabilities of the Queen for that. I mean, against Flash, does it seem like it's a scary thing to do? I don't know. And especially if you're doing it against Terran. They've got siege tanks. They've got Marines. Like, it's just not as good as it is against Protoss, right? Because really good against Dragoons, all that Splash is. They shoot slowly. They're not going to kill an infested Terran all that quickly, right? I don't know. Again, this might just be a complete non-situation here. I wonder if we've ever seen Terrans like go up and just try to straight up kill that command center right off the bat, just so it's not a concern, or doing it at a point where it could be a concern, right after Queen's Nest is up. So we'll see. I mean, I don't know. I feel like if you're including a Holy World replay in amongst a bunch of replays that I got off of Team Liquid, it probably did the command center thing. Like, I just don't imagine somebody's like, here's a Holy World replay where it's completely normal. But maybe it is. Maybe it totally is. I don't know. I like this drone harasser seeing from 815. I think he's stuck in here now. Is he walled in? Can he get out? I don't think he can get out. So that's interesting. It's hard-walled. One base here from Flash. It's creating more Marines. Getting that gas, but only with one SCV. So what's he doing? Second base is up for 815 now. He can actually make some lings. He's just choosing not to. Because he knows. He's like, all right, this isn't a big deal. This is a... Is Flash just waiting until this drone is gone before he throws down another barracks? Or I guess this is a factory, so never mind. Factory's on the way. He's like, how many Marines are you producing? Are you getting a second? Oh, now you're dead. All that information. Not happening. Lair on the way. Okay, so again, probably just a Mutalisk opening here from 815, throwing up a creep colony to defend against any kind of a timing attack here with Stim or +1 or medics or any vultures that try to get in here. Metabolic boost getting researched after the lair gets started. Pretty standard stuff. This is a bit of an older replay, 1.16 replay. Yeah, I'm curious to see what we get here by way of potential infested Terrans. 815 is a great Zerg. No complaints about him at all, but Flash is Flash. He's going for a starport. I don't know if he's trying to go Wraiths here, or if he wants to go for like a Vulture drop into the main base where there isn't any static defense. But either way, I mean, this SCV, pretty good jukes, man. It's a Flash game, right? It's jukes from Flash. What do you want from me? It is a Wraith. And researching spider mines here, too. And getting a second base with some Marines defending that front door. All right. This is fun. I'm liking it. Spire coming up and a Hydralisk 10 off of 2 bases. And now, like, this is the thing where, where's your third? Is he going to take a right? Because, again, you go up around and you have access to... I think it's here. No, because there's not a Vespine Geyser. I don't know. Either way, there's a third base you could take. It's just weird and stupid. Is this an island? No. No, this is it. You could take this as a third, but then I don't know. It's really accessible for Flash, and that's bad news. And oh gosh, Wraith has arrived. The Hydralisk Den is done. 2 Hydras are on the way. Not going to save this guy, but should be able to save others, I guess. Where are my Hydras at? Hydras, go. Supply blocking 815. So brutal, too. Such brutality. So, no sign of a Queen's Nest. At least we're not rushing to infested Terrans. Again, might not actually happen. Not trying to get anyone's hopes up here. I'm just curious to see if a Holy World game is something that's going to give us infested Terrans or not. Wraith Valkyrie in production. We don't see Valkyries a ton. We did see them in a best of 3 series that I cast between JYJ and Jaedong on the channel last week, or a couple weeks ago now, maybe. But yeah, there were Valks out. So some of you guys are like, why don't I ever see Valks against Mutalisks? Well, sometimes we do. And it's awesome. This Wraith's like, okay, so... Oh. There are Hydras here. Yes, we got that figured out. Thanks. So Spider Mines are being laid everywhere. Mutas are on the way. Just a matter of how much larva he's got. He doesn't have the macro hatch, so we can't make 9 of them. He's just dragging. Like Spider Mines, whatever, man. Sure. Drag them in. So the Spider Mines are gone. Basically, there's a couple up this way, but straight shot. Mutas are out. Wraith is dead because never got Cloak. Never made any more than that. But there's going to be a Valk out. There's going to be 2 Valks out. And Goliath. And he's still producing Marines here. So this is an interesting build. Out of Flash, man. Like, he's only got the 1 factory, the 1 starport, and the 1 barrack. So 1-1-1ing it here. Yeah, Vultures are just like, this is not great for us when these flying shrimp are overhead causing us problems. So yeah, tons more, and expanding down here maybe. Overlords are hiding down here anyway. Yeah, there's a macro hatch. So he's just trying to 2-base Muta this thing into a win. Feeling like maybe that's what he's doing here. Academy on the way pretty late. Infantry weapons. So yeah, it kind of felt like maybe it was going to be a mech opening. Look at these Goliaths, these Vultures, but he's getting upgrades for Marines from his 1 barracks that he owns right now. Kind of feels like a weird in-between, doesn't it? So we're stacking the Mutas. We are not working on upgrades for them, which I find odd. And then we have some Scourge to deal with the Valks as necessary. Lurker aspect also happening, and he is expanding down to the bottom right. It's only minerals, though. There's no Vespene Geyser there. So this is going to come down to hits, right? Going to come down to hits on these, on the Scourge. So let's see if we can pull them off here. So the Valkyrie's getting some good setups here. Running. Just running, allowing the Mutas to get some work done. Not a lot of Marines down here. Not a lot of Goliaths either. But the Muta count got knocked down to 4. So it was enough, I guess. Look at this. Control. Oh, these Valkyries. Just okay. All right. So, oh, actually, the Mutas did kill one of the Valks. It wasn't Scourge. That was Mutas what did it. So he's got 7 very injured Mutalisks. He doesn't really want to fly into any more missile turrets. He's going away now. All right. Well, what do we got? Evolution Chamber. Neat. Science Facility coming in to make them science vessels. And worker count is 25 to 38. So, yeah, Mutalisks on defense, really good. Or rather, the Valkyries on defense against the Mutalisks are very good. Stims on the way. Infantry weapons level 1. Is that level 1? That's level 1. And 3 more barracks. So he's going into more of an SK Terran kind of a thing here when he kind of opened mech. What an interesting transition. Very weird stuff. But, I mean, 815's going to have the lurkers for this. He is not working on upgrades, but that's okay. I mean, it's not great, actually. We do want to see upgrades here as a Zerg player, but it's not too late to get them started, is what I always say. Never too late to start an upgrade. So 2-basing Flash here, 9.5 minutes. Really handled that Muta attack darn well. And now he's just moving into pumping a ton of Marines, getting stim. Got the medics in there, too, for healing purposes. Got a couple tanks so that they can't just sit outside here against these lurkers and wipe them out. No big deal. Again, the Mutas do regenerate their health like all Zerg stuff does, but not really, I mean, is it fast enough? Got one with 56 HP. 74 on that one, so at least you can come in. Ooh, 2 SCVs building supply depots. That's good. Flash is not supply blocked by not having those supply depots come up when he's expecting them to, but, you know, it's an harassment anyway. A range upgrade for Marines coming in. Siege mode 2. This Vulture is alive. Just kidding. Just got Lurker spined, baby. The Zergling Sea. All right, there's a push coming in here. We've got tanks. We got Marines. We got medics. The Lurker positioning is going to be really key here. What did he just scan? He just scanned up here to see where the Lurkers are, and he sees them burrow. And then, yeah. Remember what I said? I wonder if players are just going to kill this command center, so I don't have to worry about infested Terrans. I don't know. Queen's Nest is on the way, but that's it, man. If you want infested Terrans, you got to infest one of Flash's own command centers now, I guess. But I don't think that 815 was planning on it. I think he could. Ooh, Science Vessel gets sniped. Muta's backing out of there. Detection available for these Lurkers is not super hot. Lurkers need to come around. They're going to try to get a bit of a surround here. Lurkers burrow in, scans up, spines. Pretty good stuff coming around from all directions here. Lurkers getting some massive hits up from the south and from the north. Flash is just kind of trying to deal with them, but not enough. Not able to deal with them. Lings, can they clean up what's left? Can they tank some damage and allow Lurkers to get in and get some big-time spine hits out? They do. Okay, tanks down. 815 holding it. Tank down. Medics running for it. I think they can't. No. Lurker spines take out another one there. And it's 70 to 56 supply. Flash has a lead here. He's got another group of units coming in. A lot of Lurkers died in order to kill a bunch of Marines. Marines are cheap. The trades maybe were not as good there as expected. The +1 attack. Again, range, stim, 0-0 Lurkers here. Working on a Carapace upgrade, which is good against someone who's going for a lot of Marines. So, let's see. Let's see if 815, who's expanding again to a position which is dicey, but I guess you just take the gas here and call it a day. Considering taking a third base down here, too, is Flash. Thinking about it anyway with his 370 APM here. I mean, 815 is playing real fast, too. It's about even on the APM at this moment in time. Hive coming in. Flash kind of dancing about here. You can use these disruption webs to your own advantage a little bit sometimes. Okay, Science Vessel survives this time, so you don't have to waste. You don't have to wait for scans as much anymore. That guy knew he was dead. Got to scan out. Yeah, Flash is not taking a third. He's not taking a third. So I think this is gonna be final stand here, potentially for 815. He gets the Lurkers up. He gets the Lings up. We're burrowed in. That was really very excellently played there. And then repositioning again out of range of that tank way back this way. 74 to 88 supply. The Carapace upgrade is up, which is good. It basically negates the +1 attack of these Marines that they have. And I don't know that you need to engage in this, but killing this tank is a fine thing. Sure. So tank ends up dying. Got a bunch of kills. Not too bad. Flash backing out. Marines, medics, Science Vessels. Not a ton of Science Vessels up. Again, still the 2 base here. And yeah, I mean, look at this. You've got gas available, got minerals available down this way. Income, my gosh, it's absolutely swarming in. Scourge connecting on one of the Science Vessels, but 2 of them make it out of there with the full health somehow. Beautiful, beautiful micro from Flash is how, in case you were actually wondering. More Radiates getting tossed down here, too. So I don't know. Flash is building this bottom left third. But is it in time? I mean, look at how much Zerg there is right now. He's effectively, it's kind of like a 3 base thing where he's got minerals and he's got gas from different places, but it adds up to be a third, right? Anywho, still just going for the SK Terran plays with the Marines, the medics, the Science Vessels. No fire bats in the mix. Lings, no. Don't get up there. Don't you do that. What a dance we're seeing here. He's actually walking through the disruption web, which is odd. Overlords don't have speed getting picked out. And 815 says, let's go. If the army's out, Spider Mines and Irradiates. And I don't think this is the greatest plan I've ever seen. Okay, that was terrible. That was a horrible choice from 815. He's down 59 to 101 total supply. Defilers are out, which is nice. And I guess they've got Consume, because that's a full energy Defiler. So, oh boy, I don't know. Dark Swarm it up. Get in there. Try to get some kills. Hope Flash doesn't respond quickly, right? Another great Dark Swarm. Scourge not connecting. Backing up, backing up. Plague's getting researched. Okay. 815 trying to expand up here too, which is a brilliant idea for him. Can he get away with this? I don't know. I don't know, man. 815 making Lings, getting Plague, working on additional Lurkers, more Defilers, Fire Bats getting started here now from Flash. And there's just little groups of Lings with +1 Carapace. With maybe a Dark Swarm in the mix here. A little bit late on that, and beautiful response that time from Flash. Irradiate up. Dark Swarm number 2 comes up. Nothing dies there for Flash then. The Defiler expires. Fire Bats getting into the mix now, and these Lings are not going to have a great time with that. Not with medics healing the Fire Bats. Lings are down 66 to 119 supply, and I think our guy Flash has pulled this out. Are we surprised by this result? No, probably not. But it is looking very much like Flash just has way more stuff, way better upgrades, +2, +1 there. Just the thing is that Lurkers are the great equalizer here against all these Marines. But the Science Vessel, nice Plague. The Science Vessel count is Flash-esque here with 6 of them at 16 minutes. Yeah, I mean, Lurkers, Defilers, expiring everywhere. Irradiate is a sick spell. Oh, he wiped out this top right base. That's a big thing for Flash, actually, to wipe that base out. This base probably going to die, too. All these engagements in the middle. It's just, yeah, Fire Bats joining the party. Retreating, falling back. Get inside the Dark Swarm, guys. And Flash taking a 4th base at this 11 o'clock position, top side of the map. So yeah, 145 to 67 supply. Dark Swarm only does so much, especially in the middle of the map where the Terran can just reposition. Like, the Terran doesn't really lose anything by running away from a Dark Swarm in the middle of the map. Nice Plague, but GG! 815 taps out, and Flash is your winner in 17 minutes and 21 seconds. Well done. Just, woof. Really fantastic. Like, really, really great play there from Flash, as always. And yeah, as I was saying, if you're trying to fight a Terran out in the open here and you have Dark Swarm, you've got Plague, throw up a Plague, you stim and run away as Terran, and no advantages gained. But if you throw it on Dark Swarm here, then Terran has to defend. So I don't know if he had a Defiler as part of that Lurker rush at the front door that was horribly, horribly ill-fated. Let's see if we can rewind and find it here. Yeah, probably right around here. Because, yeah, basically, Flash's army's running around up this way, and I think 815 just gets kind of tired of dancing up here, which goes back to what I was just saying. And yeah, he gets out of here. These Lings are like garbage, and then he goes left. Yeah, so he heads this way. So yes, this is a fine idea if you have Dark Swarm, but there's not a Defiler in this group. Defilers are in production. Consume's not done yet. So he completely goes from basically being even with Flash to this happening, which is Spider Bites getting huge connections. 2 Lurkers die there. And then the bunkers are like, we don't care about you? Oh, that's such brutality. And then, yeah, that's it. End of the game. Yo. All right, cool. So I'm going to keep expecting this to... They're good plagues. They really are great plagues, but defense is easier to hold without Dark Swarm in your face, right? Right. So, well done, Flash. And hit that like button if you haven't already. 90,000 to 77,000 points here. Outproducing the Terran player by, you know, about 100. But over a 2-to-1 kill death ratio here from Flash. I know a lot of those were Lings, but yeah, outspending the Terran player by 1,000 resources in 17 minutes. Right around there, but that move was just ill-advised, right? Right. All right. Fantastic. Really, really good stuff here from Flash, as expected. But you know what? That's got to be it for me today. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you like what you saw or what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.